Hello and welcome to another video lesson. I'm Kevin. Now, if you sometimes feel a little unsure of what to say in your business meetings, then this video is for you. I'm going to be giving you 10 phrases that you can start using today in your business meetings. And these phrases are going to make you sound more clear, more natural, more comfortable. And this is going to make you sound more professional in your business meeting. All right, let's get started. Phrase number one. And phrase number one is, shall we get started? A nice, short, simple, polite phrase to start your meetings. Say it all together. Shall we get started? Now, this is a phrase that you would use to start your meeting. It's a very polite way to start what you are about to say. Phrase number two. The purpose of today's meeting is. Now, this is a very clear way to state what you are going to be talking about in your meeting. Say it all together. The purpose of today's meeting is. For example, you could say, the purpose of today's meeting is to review the new proposal. Phrase number three. Could you clarify that, please? A nice professional way to ask for assistance, to ask somebody to repeat what they've said, or to ask somebody to be a little bit more clear in their description. Could you clarify that, please? Try it all together. Could you clarify that, please? Here we go. Phrase number four. Can I just add something here? Now, can I just add something here is a very polite way to join the conversation during the sentence. Now, it's not rude if you say it politely. Now, remember, meetings are about conversations, and sometimes you need to say what you're thinking. So if you need to interrupt somebody, you could say, can I just add something here? And that is a very polite way to join the conversation. Phrase number five. I see your point, but. By saying, I see your point, but allows you to give your opinion in a very polite, professional manner. Phrase number six. You could say, from my perspective. Now, saying from my perspective is an alternative to the very common I think. And I have a full video on trying to avoid saying I think in your meetings, so you can check that out afterwards if you like. Now, from my perspective is a very, very nice way of giving your point of view, giving your opinion. So you could disagree and then add from my perspective. For example, I see your point, but from my perspective, I think we need a little bit more time. Do you see how these two phrases work hand in hand to create a very clear, professional sentence during your meetings? And here we go, phrase number seven. You could say, let's focus on. Now, by saying let's focus on helps guide and steer the conversation back on track. Often in business meetings, people start to talk about topics that aren't really associated with what needs to be discussed. So, if you see yourself in a meeting where the topic is slowly going off track, you can bring it back by using the phrase, let's focus on. For example, you could say, let's focus on the current data, or let's focus on the current topic before moving on. Phrase number eight, you could say, what are the next steps? Now, by saying what are the next steps shows your interest and engagement in the meeting. It shows that you are enthusiastic and prepared to take on the next steps. By saying what are the next steps, it shows initiative and it shows leadership. So it's a very important phrase to keep upstairs to use in your next meeting. Don't forget it. What are the next steps? Phrase number nine, very, very important. Phrase number nine, to summarize. Towards the end of your meeting, when you want to recap and go over everything that's been said, a very, very professional way to jump into that is by using the phrase, to summarize. So you could say, to summarize, we've spoken about the budget, the timeline, and the next steps. And finally, the last phrase is, thank you for your input. Thank you for your input is said at the end of the meeting to thank everybody who's joined in the discussion and who's given their opinions throughout the meeting. Thank you for your input shows that you appreciate the people and what they have said, and it shows them that they are important and that their opinions matter, which is the most important thing when it comes to business discussions. Everybody's opinions are important, so you must thank people for inputting, otherwise they won't do it in the future. Thank you for your input. Now, let me finish off by saying something very important. Clear, professional English is short, simple English. Don't overcomplicate your sentences. Use these short, clear phrases that I've given you and start using them today. Practice them, go over them, try and adapt them to what you think your next meeting would be like. Now I'm going to give you a little challenge. Take 2 or 3 of these phrases and start practicing them today in your next meeting, and slowly but surely start to add more of these phrases into your meetings. These small changes create big improvements on how people perceive your communication. So start using them today, and it won't be long before you notice a big difference in how you communicate, not only your clear, short, structured sentences, but your confidence as well, because confidence is the most important thing. Now remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly lessons coming out. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below and I will be happy to answer every single comment. So keep practicing, keep learning, and come along for the journey because I'll be happy to help you out.